Can you make money on OnlyFans with no nudity? The honest answer is no, not for most people. And if a course, or a Reddit thread's telling you otherwise, they're either trying to sell you something or they were the exception. Listen closely, because there's two situations which this actually does work. I'm going to break down both, and then you can decide which of the line you're actually on. Here's why most people fail at this. They think the product is the content, and it's not. The product is actually them. If you're not bringing something that creates obsession without nudity, like a dynamic, a power, a persona, then you were essentially just posting clothed photos in a void. OnlyFans is a desire economy. You have to trigger desire in some sort of form. And the real question is, what form of desire can you trigger? When does non-nude actually work? And the first case is persona-driven. Stuff like dominatrix, findom, humiliation niches. These work without nudity because the desire isn't visual. It's psychological. Subscribers are paying for the feeling and not the actual image. Does that make sense? If you can credibly play this role, and I mean seriously credibly play this role, then there is so much money there to be made. These subscribers tend to have a lot higher spend per fan. But if this generally isn't you, I wouldn't go faking it, because subscribers will literally sniff you out in a week or two and will start to churn. So if that sort of persona-driven side of things isn't for you, what's left? And this is the part that most creators don't actually want to hear. And the reason they don't want to hear it is because it's not a hack, not a niche. Two things done at a very high level for a long amount of time at the exact same time. So first, the marketing. It's got to be relentless, non-stop, high volume, seriously consistent marketing through not just Instagram but TikTok as well. When you're going down this route, you've got to be portraying that you were sort of innocent, because the last thing we're going to do is portray the same as someone else who sells a lot more explicit stuff. And then it's going to be a lot harder because there's nothing else to see, because you've basically showed all the lingerie and stuff like that off on Instagram anyway, and it's going to make your job 10 times harder. If you're doing this route, you've not just got to be consistent, you've got to be showing your personality. People have actually got to build a connection to you. So you're being consistent, you're building personality, and you're actually needing to go viral. Obviously, it's the same with everything. If you're going to make big numbers, you've got to go viral in some sense. Like, you can obviously convert off lower numbers and earn a lot of money, but if you're doing this route, you really need to be going viral. You need to sort of think of building yourself as an influencer. That would be the best way to actually look at it, and that's the best way I would do it. The creators I work with personally that do safer work content on OF are probably the hardest workers, who put a lot of effort in. And if you want to make money from OnlyFans and you want to do it the safe way, there is still a lot of money on the table for you. You've just got to put the work in. The second edge you've got is actually in your inbox, so your DMs on OnlyFans. Without the explicit content to sell, your chat has to carry a lot of the weight, and your relationship building and the way you actually communicate with fans. You've got to be building rapport. You've got to be memorizing the things these people say and bringing it up with small jokes and inside jokes, and just bringing up stuff you remember from the past. You can obviously write all this down in your notes and track it, and then say, for example, there's a football game on, you know this man's team is, bring it up and say, oh, I hope fucking Wolverhampton Wanderers win today. That type of thing. So it shows you're interested and you've actually started building a connection, and they really think you are invested in them. That's where you're going to get money from them. If you're trying to figure out which route is best for you and you're still having trouble, send me a DM on Instagram. I'm doing audits at the minute, so I will be on them straight away. Just give me a text. I hope you enjoyed. Any other questions you've got, drop them in the comments. I'll try my best to make a video about them. And apart from that, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.